Hey everyone, I'm rather incoherent. As you can tell, we're back in our original base. Our prawn suit is still far, far beneath us next to a scanner room. I needed to come back to get some more titanium because I physically didn't have enough to make the room that the teleporter actually goes in. While I was here, I figured out a neat way to put stuff into this box. I can't put more than one inventory of copper into it because it'll just pull it out of the box when I click on this. But I can put a full inventory of literally every resource into this instead of the rest of the base, and that's basically enough to do anything. Is 8% seriously too loud? We're gonna drop to 7% and we're gonna leave so it won't matter anymore. But before we do, there's a radio. I don't know what I was expecting. I'll see you back at the prawn suit. And as you can tell by the fact that I made it back to my base alive after building a base, it is in normal swimmable distance. You can make it from all the way down the Lost River back to my base with about 70 to 80 seconds to spare, if I remember correctly. On the other hand, though, you could just super sea glide here and make it back with almost 2 minutes to spare, which seems very fair and balanced and not at all like a glitch. Last time when I was coming through, I didn't really get a chance to pay attention to the Gargantuan Leviathan skeleton, because I was on the roof and fighting a ghost Leviathan, and it just wasn't really something I noticed at the time. Now this time, I'm only making a tiny wall server rack, because the main thing it needs to do is connect with the other stuff. It doesn't actually need to do anything on its own. I'm not storing hundreds of items in here. What I'm doing is connecting from the global network. How is base 55 the only available one? Oh, yes, I need to put down an antenna first. Please God, tell me I didn't put the antenna in the box. I didn't. There is an antenna on my other base, I just forgot that I needed to make this. I don't know how good the signal will be under the ground, but there's our antenna. I'm sure it'll work out fine. So I don't understand why this is base 55 and why it doesn't connect to the global network. Because I definitely have an antenna outside. Is there some other configuration I'm supposed to do at the antenna? Because I built a second one of these at my base before leaving. This is deeply frustrating. This isn't how I imagined the episode going at all. I have forgotten to put data disk inside of this. I don't know if that could be contributing. It doesn't seem like it should. We're going to turn it off and on again. That's how you normally solve problems, and I'm pretending everything's super immersive and realistic. Which still is in line, because, I mean, nothing works, and that's how computer problems tend to go. There is a special disk that I have to put into my servers, I think, for them to actually do their jobs. Yep, that would be it. I need to buy 2 of these. How dare I? You would think that was what the antenna and all the other stuff was doing, but no, I need to go buy software for it too. So yes, the problem is too real, nothing has changed. Well, one thing's changed. I dropped a beacon for our base, and we're Spider-Manning out of here. Because I am tired of just being incompetent when it comes to sea gliding out. Now I can be tired of incompetently Spider-Manning around instead. It's so much nicer than it used to be. It used to really not want you to do this. Why are the bonefish so loud? Oh yeah, that's really important. Between videos, I actually figured out how to get the scales by accident. You do have to stab the bonefish. You have to stab them directly in the face. The rest of their body doesn't have scales. I just accidentally figured that out while Stasis Rifle knifing one did that. No! I regret everything. I'm gonna swim the rest of the way, rather than trying to take it past this point. And once we're actually back in the Lost River, there's some data logs from the last Degassi base I actually just never listened to. I got distracted while I was playing. So once we're continuing down the Lost River, I'll play those data logs that I'm behind on, and I'll demonstrate how to get some scales. Grand Reef is a really pretty interesting zone. I wonder how much visibility you had here before I turned murkiness on. I'm actually curious. Water murkiness normal. Yeah, like almost the exact same. It's just a little bit more ominous now. If you set it to darkest and come back, I don't like that at all. That's awful. And there's a crazy clear setting as well. That is crazy clear. Hi, guys. This feels like it's basically cheating. Very interesting. We're gonna go back to like low-level murkiness because that actually feels like the best aesthetically to me. And continue on our way. This PrawnSuit Spider-Man stuff just feels so much better than every other mode of transportation. Even if it is easy to get lost because you kind of can't look at the ground and I don't really navigate my ceilings very much. And for the record, this is actually faster than the Seamoth if you're doing it right in the base game without the mod. So I'm pretty sure I'm going substantially faster than the Seamoth right now, I just have no way of measuring it. And you can land where you land, it's fine. Now, please, sir, can I have a functional base? Eject this, put a new one in, put in the Wi-Fi disk instead. And turn it on and off again. No, not the stuff in here. Global networks. I don't get it. I don't know what you want from me. Hey, there we go. I had to take my antenna from slightly beneath me on the ground to on top of the base, and now it works. Seems weird for an infinite range wireless network to have that issue, but oh well, not a problem. I can access base 1 now. And ideally, that means I can just access the stuff inside of base 1 with my builder tool, and we're done. Is that the case? No. But we can still pick it out manually, it's fine. This base is going to very quickly kill itself, I've just realized, and I might need to make some titanium stuff first, or some supports rather. Where is lithium on this teeny tiny screen? There he is. I think I'm at like 2 hull integrity right now, so the +8 from this is kind of important. I was at 3, not much better. You know, there's a mod to re-add the terraforming tool, and I chose not to install it because the whole reason it was originally removed is that it was buggy as shit. I'm not going to trust a mod to be less buggy than the base game unless I'm playing a Bethesda game. However, thinking more about it, it would be pretty sick to download that mod and just dig a tunnel directly up out from where my current base is to the surface of the ocean. Wholly unnecessary and stupid, but that would be a cool elevator if I figured out how these elevators work. And as you might be able to tell by the fact that I'm currently going backwards on my Seaglide again, I have miscalculated. Apparently at some point when I was doing stuff off camera, I put stuff in a box and not in the storage unit like I was supposed to. And it was very important stuff, namely the teleporter. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, no, I'm just an idiot who forgot what I was doing. It turns out there is nothing of the sort going on. There's a storage compartment here that probably contains all of that. Yeah, this is the stuff I was looking for. As you can see, I've got some river prowler scales. Like I said, you just need to stab them in the face. Let's get back to working on this base, get everything underway. How fast do power cell chargers normally run? Because this thing charges insanely quickly. Like 1% per second. Also, this isn't quite as cool as I thought it was, because it can charge both, but not at the same time. Which basically kills the convenience factor it has. It's still the smallest thing you can carry. I can carry 2 of these and just use 1 for power cells and 1 for batteries. But like, it is just crazy fast. I guess that counteracts the fact that you can't use it for both at once. Apparently I have to click over before I put them in. I thought it would do it automatically. We're getting everything to full. I'm currently, or was previously, recharging the cells for my prawn suit, which appears to have gone on protest and sunk beneath the waves. Why are you like this, man?
Welcome aboard.
That shit was painful. I should not have turned him off in here. I didn't realize he'd sink to the floor when I did that. Now, I can guarantee you that amongst the things they have in here is not the capacity to build more first aid kits, which is a gross oversight on my end. Now, unfortunately, having murdered all the surrounding fauna, I don't really see any river prowlers to demonstrate how this works on. There'll be more in the future. Let's figure out where we're going and what we're doing. I don't really need the scanner room anymore. This base is sort of entirely unnecessary at this point. The answer, of course, is that we're going left and right and figuring out what else is here. And while we explore, while we Spider-Man around, we should be listening to some PDAs. The only one that we listened to of the several new ones we got was the one about infection from the Legacy base. Let's figure out where to start and get moving. The idea of cooking a jelly spinner seems absolutely blasphemous to me. How do you even cure a jellyfish? That doesn't make sense to me. It looks like we forgot to scan the real Ghost of Leviathan and the Reaper. Seems weird, but okay, I'll have to get those done eventually. Alright, so our last 3 logs are risk-taking, disaster, and the end, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we haven't listened to disaster, it's just been opened at some point to accident, so we're gonna do risk-taking, then disaster, then the end. Did we miss any of these out of curiosity? Bart 1 through 3, Degassi 1, 2. I'm missing Degassi 3. I think I always miss that one, to be honest. Let me go see where it is. I'm curious where I missed it. Number 3 is apparently next to a tunnel entrance, so yeah, that checks out that I would have missed it. I didn't explore that much on the islands.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about, Maida?
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I can stay and chat if you'd like. No? Then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blade.
Are you out of your mind? You brought that thing here? What if it's not as dead as it looks? What if others come?
You prefer it got curious and came of its own accord? Or got
Just
messed
hit the jelly
up
spinner.
and dragged here?
When we get off this planet, I am going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation.
Their leader seems very thoroughly misguided sometimes.
I have had it with you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief. The kid can't kill this disease without fish to study. I'm just bringing him home.
What? Tell her. Tell her I'm right.
You're both wrong. Marguerite, I can't find out how they resist the bacteria if you slaughter them all.
It ain't always they oblige in coming in alive.
He means you're being reckless.
Father, the outcome's no better if we hole up in here and don't go outside. But we have to find a middle way.
There is no compromise. Not while she's on my sea base.
Your sea base?
I'm going outside.
Bart, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Bart, come in. It's dangerous. Damn it, boy. I know you can hear me.
I'm messing this up almost as badly as them.
Chief, get off the radio and put on your helmet.
What?
Brace!
Anyway, I'll see you in a bit, because the whole reason we need those river power scales is to, you know, actually survive at this depth. I'm below my personal crush depth thanks to DeathRun. I just forgot that was a mechanic. So I need to head back to the top and get my modification station to fix this. And I was about to actually physically go up there like a chump. Could you imagine not using the teleporter? Like, what was the point of doing all this if I don't use the teleporter? Alright, game. Tell me this works. We're going to the Grand Reef. Confirm. This is on the global network, right? Add this to global network. Okay, that's already enabled. I'm just gonna have to believe it works. Otherwise, we're swimming back on the Super Seaglide again.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, look at me, and it works. It goes back too. Watch out, Cuttlefish. I need you to come over here. You're kind of in the way. This one's just like well and truly trapped in here. I kind of feel bad for him. Why is everything shaken here? There's no reason for this base to be shaken. This base is fine. Alright, and now we can upgrade our reinforced suit. I think this goes all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. I think we're good at this point. Yeah, safe depth 1300. We don't need to come back. But while I'm here, I should probably pick up some first aid kits because I can't actually bring any of this with me. And there's a better solution to that, isn't there? I should just make more of them and bring them. I decided there should probably be a hatch for faster access. He really wants out, doesn't he? But regardless, we're heading right back to the other base. I think that's all there is to do it. Yeah, this base is wrecked on power at the minute, but it's fine. That's the whole point of having the nuclear reactor, so it can do this. Alright, I am finally done messing around with this base. We have the quantum teleporter, the battery if we need it, a water machine, a garden, Coming through, we have reinforcements, we have nuclear batteries, or nuclear plant rather, the battery cell charger, the linked storage terminal, a generic locker for things that I don't really need and just need to throw somewhere, medical kit fabricators, and I believe I'm carrying, too many of these on my person at the minute. I might not come back here for a very long time, actually. That's probably not too many. And we have a scanner room. I mean, it's not even in range of kyanite. Can it see nickel, at least? It can at least see nickel, which would be something worth scanning for. And in fact, I will start a scan for it now, because we're probably going in a direction that has nickel. In fact, there's nickel right here. And it's extra fun to grab. I forgot about this. Oh, that's not fun at all. This shit fucking hurts. That's nickel you have to mine. This was just a disaster all around. Let's never do it that way again. Let's grab it with our hands next time. And by our hands, I mean the PrawnSuit's hands. Okay, I think we're probably done scanning for nickel ore, though. Like, I think once you mine one full giant node of nickel, you're probably done forever. That just sounds correct to me. Anyway, the only thing more pulse pounding than laser cutting down a door is drilling an ore, so I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. So that one node got us this much nickel. I think that's more than we need for the rest of the game. I'm just going to go put all of this inside the base locker, and then we're going to move on and turn off the scan, because we don't need more nickel than that. Before I go, though, I can use an ion cube and some of that nickel to make an orange tablet, and I have none right now, so it seems like a good thing to do. We'll toss the rest of this into, I guess, the actual base, huh? That makes more sense. So, looking around, we haven't fully gone directly behind us. Does this go anywhere? It looks like it actually might. Because I can't remember the layout of the Lost River for the life of me. Yeah, this definitely goes somewhere. Not quite in range of the roof yet, I don't think. There we go. Ah, I didn't want to catch the one behind me. Okay, this is definitely the correct way. Quote-unquote correct. The way that progress lies, right? Because checking my map... Oh, I did end up going here immediately. This map might not to be super accurate. Do you mind? Why do they gotta be so loud? I'm really messing up the Spider-Man right now. The issue is I'm trying to see what I'm doing, so I'm trying to Spider-Man along the floor, which is much harder. Every time I hit the fish, it just kills me, because I don't even see them. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I think I usually find a very different entrance to this area.
To have collapsed to the sea floor.
Sorry, buddy. There's the entrance. Just slowly drifting towards it until I finally catch. There we go. Let's take a look around. We're taking this. What color we need? Purple, got plenty.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Detecting an alien
Sick burns from the PDA.
linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
You think you... There we go. Just can't scan it from the sides for some reason.
PDA data.
Come on, I believe in you, scanner. Okay, it looks like that's everything for that room. More data downloads. I think I have to go into another area there.
Integrating new PDA data.
Rip giant fish. The most normal looking fish skeleton so far. Now, is there anything else in here? I don't think there is. In this specific cage, I mean. I feel like it's, you know, the big obvious, and now that I look at the size of it relative to the cage, the deeply inhumane one. I can't quite remember the purpose of me being here. Is it just to be told about the inactive lava zone?
Caution. Detecting
It's feeling that way.
fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Oh no, now I'm one of the special fish. Let me catch my air and do a quick check through, make sure I've gotten everything, and I'll be back with you. Yeah, so this tells me about the volcanic region at 1.4 kilometers. This is telling me where my objective is. And there's a bunch of lore and explanations of what happened to the facility. And besides that and the ion cubes, I feel like there's nothing else here. I feel like that's correct. But a part of me is like, nah, dude, you're supposed to get a better tablet here. There's supposed to be a blue tablet in this facility. However, all the tablets are usually just incredibly obvious, and the fact that I didn't see it my first time through makes me confident that I've just missed it. Which does appear to be the case. Unless it's on the floor in here, which would not be... Like, I think I'd remember that. I think it automatically went for it already. So yeah, it's time to go. Oh, this thing's been beat up. Sorry, PrawnSuit, I did not realize. Now, taking a look at this, I'm pretty sure that the answer is that one of these paths leads to progress, and there's going to be small winding paths that go to the other entrances. For the life of me, I don't remember which is which. I guess as I'm closer to the mountain's entrance, I'll keep going down this path for the time being. And while I do, there is one more Dagati log that I've been distracted from playing, so let's go handle that. Once I'm closer to the surface and not just bumping into shit constantly. Really struggling here.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. Barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat. And the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hope maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
Honestly, having built a base not that far away from where they are, I feel like they just didn't build good enough oxygen tanks. That definitely should have been manageable. But also, I know that in the second game it's confirmed for a fact that it was a Reaper Leviathan. Doesn't the description of some sort of terrible kraken make it sound more like a sea dragon, which would make sense to be going after a dead Reaper that's its natural prey? If you guys could all just calm down. Like, I don't know why it's always so nightmarishly terrible in these parts. Guy, please, look. Yeah, alright, cool, I'm glad we're on the same page. I switched my hotkeys recently, and it's got me deeply confused about what buttons I should be pressing. Oh, it reuses the Stalker tooth. That makes sense. Now, all I really wanted to do was repair this and look at my map. Are we okay with letting me do that, game? Okay, I don't think anything's down here on the left. We're gonna circle around the east side, then. We're gonna try to do this weird, quick walk along the bottom. I just keep clipping into tiny things. Yeah, the quick walk is really awkward to do when you're going at, like, roughly the same elevation. You need to be going at least slightly downhill for it to work well. Oh, that's right, you mix it in with jumps. Yeah, that's how you do quick walks properly. Take me forward. Alright, I feel like I'm making progress. To get in the lava zone naturally. Because, like, I haven't actually been to the lava zone in years. That's a ghost. Oh, hey, that's good news. I need to scan a ghost. Wait, is that a ghost? You look so weird. And yeah, and the Murphy just looks super weird. Yeah, you're Spooksville, man. Come on. Get down here. Stop that. Was he attacking something else? Dude, come here. I want to scan you. You're one of my missing scans. Okay, now I feel safe scanning him. Oh shit, there's 2 juveniles. I did not remember that they were both small. Anyway, I've got a pit to jump down. I'll see you later. Oh shit! I don't have a pit to jump down, I lied! I have things I need to do first! Alright, I think I'll be back with you guys next episode. I think we've mostly done the Lost River. There's stuff you can still do around here, but it's entirely optional exploration. I've got the cuttlefish, I've got the story progress. I think that's basically it. I'll do a quick check of the wiki between videos, and if I'm wrong, I'll be sure to get it next time. But for now, I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna use that nickel I got to upgrade the crush depth of this thing one more time, and we're gonna go down the inactive lava zone, which is what that pit leads to. For now, though, I'm done. I'd rather go here, and I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm glad to finally be making progress again, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and all that other algorithm bullshit. It actually matters.